Today we're going to be talking about population growth and how to measure if a population is growing or declining. This information is handy to ecologists as they're able to determine if certain species are on the rise or if certain species are in trouble. First, let's look at a reminder of what a population is. How to measure population change. Remember, a population is one group of species in an area, and population numbers can fluctuate. What causes a population to change? These cause population to increase. Births, bringing more individuals to the planet. Births are of vital importance to every organism as they allow the species to grow and to continue and be able to pass on genes to the other generations. Immigrants, when organisms of the same species of one area move to observed area. Well, that's caused some of our populations to go up. Let's talk about what are some of the things that may happen to cause our populations to decrease in size. Things to cause population to decrease. Organisms can sometimes die due to disease or predation. This can cause the population numbers to change. Deaths, emigration, when organisms leave the observed population to another one. Now, the words emigration and immigration can be very confusing for some people because they sound so similar or unfamiliar. We're going to kind of dive in with a couple examples so that way you can see the difference between the two words. Let's say we have a girl who lives in Mexico. She decides to come to the United States. Because she is leaving Mexico, she is emigrating from Mexico, and since she is coming to the United States, she is immigrating to the United States. Can you tell me where the surfer girl is immigrating to and emigrating from? Let's look at another example. Say a surfer in California wants to go to Hawaii. She then packs up her stuff and decides to go to Hawaii. Because she's leaving California, we say she's emigrating from California, and since she's arriving on Hawaii, she is immigrating to Hawaii. Equation to determine if a population is growing or shrinking. Births plus immigrants first minus deaths plus emigrants. Let's try an example of using the population growth equation in this next one. Follow along. You'll get one for your question at the end. A group of horses has 30 births and 12 deaths. 5 horses have arrived and 2 have emigrated from the population. Is the population growing or shrinking? If we look at the ones that have caused the population to increase, we see that there are 30 births and 5 immigrants. If we look at the ones that have caused it to decrease, there have been 12 deaths and 2 emigrants. If we set up our equation, we see that 30 plus 5 minus 12 plus 2. 30 plus 5 is 35, minus 12 plus 2, which is 14. The final amount is 21, which means the population is growing. Your goal tonight is to determine the final amount of a population at a given moment. So take the population equation and add it to an existing population. In other words, take the population you have, figure out the population equation, and add the two together. See you tomorrow.